To the Christian World. July 1, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. At the very end of the Bible, in the second to the last chapter, Revelation chapter 21 verse 8 is a summation of those that the living God condemns to the second death. But the fearful, and unbelieving, and the abominable, and murderers, and whoremongers, and sorcerers, and idolaters, and all liars, shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. What is the very first group mentioned? The fearful. The cowardly. Why is being cowardly such a sin? We tend to pity and protect cowards, but God does not, and there is a good reason for this. A coward cannot reliably sustain virtue of any kind. They cave under pressure and can be coerced and driven like dumb animals. Their good sense can be commandeered by fear. They can be imposed upon to commit the most heinous sins. The Romans and Greeks recognized courage as the first virtue, ranking it above all other virtues, and considered lack of courage a fatal flaw, especially in a man, but also in women. Everyone was expected to have courage, and any failure in that regard was cause for universal condemnation and personal shame. So let us take note that lack of courage is listed as the first gateway to hell, and yet a great many Christians are suffering from this malady right now, being cowed and shamed and driven pillar to post by wave after wave of fear-mongering, paralyzed by fear and anxiety, and over what? Big, fat, inexcusable lies. Lies told by cowards seeking to offer up innocent people as scapegoats, instead of suffering the fate that they deserve themselves, for they were the idolaters that led the whole world astray, who racked up these humongous debts for others via embezzlement and hypothecation of debt. These same cowards now act also as liars and bear false witness against the innocent. And what does the Bible say about liars? What other group gets absolute wholesale condemnation? And all liars. Not just some. All liars. All those who lie for a living. All those who use lies to shield themselves or profit themselves. All those who habitually lie as a means to promote their self-interest. All those who deceive and practice to deceive. All those who knowingly, willingly, lie about anything or anyone stand condemned. Cowards and liars stand right up there with murderers and whoremongers, so let's all take note. I was afraid, won't cut it as an excuse for either acts or omissions. I was following orders, won't make the grade, either. At no time, in any instance that I can find, does the living God show any care for backsliders, cowards, liars, or gossips, and unfortunately for too many of us, this is what we have become. Hypocrites with our knees knocking together. Faithless cowards. Gutless wonders willing to do anything for a paycheck. Witless zombies following the crowd. If this in any way describes you, then know that you are not standing with the living God. Know that far more is required of you, and that most often, being obedient to men is not the same thing as being obedient to God. Links to Anna's articles and resources can be found in the video description box. Thank you for subscribing, liking and sharing. If you enjoy having Anna's latest articles made into videos, please consider making a purchase from Ed's website sacredintuitiveelements.com. Thank you.